Welcome back to 48 States of Mind. This is Joshua, CB handle Magnum TD. How's it going out there? Hello, I'm just here hanging out in the truck driving 356 miles to our destination. We're going to show up a little bit early, God willing. Here on this 2-lane highway in southern Kansas. We're going to be crossing over into Oklahoma pretty soon. We're on US 169. It's a really pretty day. You can see spring starting to creep back into the life here. You got some cattle, got some nice countryside. So let's go ahead and take a look at it. We're on a 2-lane here, so have some close encounters. Just gotta stay on top of your game, focus on the road. Hope nobody else fucks up. You see there in the center yellow line, there's some ribbing, so you definitely know when you're drifting over towards the middle. Some pretty trees here. I like Kansas. Pretty little watering hole right there. Currently headed to Wilmer, Texas. Man, y'all would not believe, spent almost 2 hours at the shipper sliding my tandems and going back to the scale, and sliding my tandems and going back to the scale. The shipper had this really complicated one-way only, slide your tandems only in certain areas type of layout. There was only one little lane on the south side of the building, I think that was where you slid your tandems at, and then you couldn't turn around from the scale and go back to that area and drive all the way around the whole building. And so we were trying not to get a log violation by jumping off brake too early. So I just kept going and going and going and going and going, man. I spent 2 hours and there was one notch. I guess I should say 2 because of the way that the pins work, but I always base, at least on this trailer, there was a hole with no pin in it for it to slide your tandems around. And if you're not familiar with how sliding your tandems works, your trailer tires, they can be slid forward or backwards in relation to the trailer itself, and that is to shift the weight around a little bit, to shift a little bit more onto the front. So basically that would shift more weight onto your tractor's drive axles, or if there's too much weight on your tractor's drive axles, and to shift the weight backwards where there's more weight on those trailer axles and the trailer tires. And so there was one hole. There's a couple dozen holes down there. There was only one hole that was going to legally establish my weight, to where I was 34,000 or less pounds on my drive axles up front, and 34,000 or less on my trailer axles in the back. Literally, my drive axles were at 34,000 exactly, and my trailer axles were at 33,980. So we are barely legal right now. We are talking raising an eyebrow at the way station. Hopefully with the pre-pass. I pay for pre-pass, or the pre-pass is a little electronic device that you stick on your windshield. Let's take a look at it here. You can probably see it right. No, it's a little bit too far over. It's a little electronic device for your windshield that communicates with little detecting radar devices or some shit like that at many way stations across this great nation. And depending on your carrier safety rating and things like that, many times you can get flagged straight through way stations, while other people who don't have pre-pass, or perhaps they don't have as high of safety ratings, they sorry, I'm just adjusting this here, trying to get this good for y'all. They do not have that option. They get flagged to go ahead and weigh their truck. So a lot of way stations I just get to cruise right out through. So I'm hoping, I'm sure that I'll encounter at least one or two more way stations here on US 169. This is actually my first time on 169. It's nice, pretty country out here. Kind of reminds me of home. Heading out to Floresville and things like that, close to San Antonio or Divine. But long story short, I get flagged through a lot of these way stations, so I'm hoping that they've got pre-pass detectors and that they flag me on through, so I don't have to deal with the DOT officers raising their eyebrows when I'm right at 34,000 pounds in this axle. They're going to want to do an inspection. You can almost guarantee it. So 348 more miles. We've already got another load set up that's headed from Dallas to Colorado. I think it's Aspen. Let me check real quick. Aurora, Colorado. So yeah, that's gonna be cool. We're gonna spend some time going a little bit west. I love the West. The western states are just beautiful, beautiful. The Rocky Mountains, Wyoming, Utah, Arizona, New Mexico, Colorado, California, just beautiful country. You know, you almost can't believe that you're getting paid to see such beautiful sights. Some of the best parts of trucking. River here. I don't see much of a river. Oh, here it comes. Yeah, but it's a bit on the... I think they need a little rain here, but as you can see, it's a beautiful day here in Kansas, southern Kansas. It is just, wow. Breathtaking. Martin Luther King Memorial Highway. That's what we just crossed onto. A lot of those across this nation. Wonderful man. Fourth Street here. Anyway. Old Dominion Union driver that's about to come past me on the left. Got a little pissed. I slowed down for a second. Maybe be turning left. It says okay. Let's get over.